Hey guys, happy 4th of July. I hope everybody is enjoying some time with family. Enjoy the fireworks tonight. If you guys are new to the channel, and please do consider subscribing and liking the video. It does help me to continue making these kind of videos. In today's video, I'll be going over the algorithm's performance over the last about 4 or 5 days, as well as some of the plays we created and had, and some analyzation for KOSS and NVDA, two of the most trending stocks right now. So first things first, my option plays have been just really banging it out right now. So we're 13 for 14. We had another winner. Chewy, we sold some puts. I trade based on sentiment, flow, and a few other factors. So we got out right in the nick of time, about 3.5. I got about 13.5% out of it, $165. We did sell about $1,000 worth of puts, but again, that's good money because these went back up quite a lot. So we perfectly got the exit. And then we sold some options over here. We sold these NVDA puts. I think they're already up like 20%. And then we sold some Chewy puts again, which are down a little bit, but I have some good hope here. According to my analysis, we should be seeing at least a good amount of theta or gamma decay. So I don't think I would lose money if I were to lose any money. The algorithm did detect KOSS as a play. It actually made about 2% off of this play because of the order delay. So in fact, we got in about 8.12. And it exited at about 8.3. So we might about like 2%. And it got into KOSS again at 13.73. This is the algorithm that I've coded. It is fully independent. And here's another thing. I'm actually not liking it as much right now, even though there is a double bottom here, and that might seem bullish to some people. This is a repeat of a trend with GameStop and Chewy. Obviously, Rowan Kitty talking about these stocks is pumping them up a lot. And it makes it very, very unpredictable. People are very bullish right now, which I don't like. Usually it goes opposite in terms of retail sentiment whenever these stocks are pumping and dumping. So since everybody's bullish, I expect KOSS to dump. So I will be exiting very, very soon. I might even take a little bit of a loss in order to avoid, losing a crap ton on this pump. So the goal is to exit Friday pre-market or maybe close to open. But I don't want to hold till open. I think that would be a very bad idea here. So I'm going to be getting out of KOSS. Even if I do get a little bit of a loss here, it's not a big deal. It's obviously important to make sure that, you secure your capital when you can. You can't fall in love with the stock, and you definitely don't want to lose money just holding on, hoping for the best. So with that said, that's my analysis on KOSS. And I know I did say NVIDIA is reaching a saturation point. Well, guess hedge funds want to continue pumping this one up. So it went about 4.57%. I believe it is the highest market cap right now in the stock market, very close to. It's been on and off the last couple weeks, but what I really like looking at is the short volume percentage, and it's below 0.4, which is very, very bullish. So as you saw the last week or so, it's close to 0.5, almost at the terms where hedge funds were, hey, we probably should sell some NVIDIA, but if you take a look again, I mean, it's gone down below 0.4, which isn't very likely to be seen. Now, obviously, this was a day with less volume because the market was only open for half the day. But even then, NVIDIA might be hitting new highs. With that said, I'm not going to go ahead and get into it. I know it's so tempting every single time looking at the stock and it's just going up and up. I like to trade based on fundamentals, and I'm not, even though I am seeing some sort of fundamentals here, I also like to consider retail sentiment. And if I'm seeing very bearish retail sentiment, whereas hedge funds are going absolutely crazy, then yes, I will get in. But it's one of those stocks that is a major, major lotto play. So it just really depends on the day. If I find something better, I will most definitely get in. But there are a few stocks on my watch list: KOSS, Chewy, GameStop, and then NVIDIA. Nike is on the list for sure, and I hope everybody has Nike on their list. God, you got to look at this chart. Right over here. It's at its all-time low for about the last 5 years or so, or close to at least. And every time it's reached this level, at least it has gone up. Now, this is just me looking at a chart. There's much more to do here. But yeah, retail is very, very bullish right now. So I am going to be avoiding the stock. It happens when the stock absolutely dies down, is when it starts pumping back up. We saw that with Apple. If you guys remember, Apple's right over here. The last year or so, I was spam buying calls over here in this range, and it went up close to 30% since then. So it really depends on when retail loses their focus on the stock, and that's when hedge funds start loading up. We have to obviously look at the order flow for that reason. So Apple was perfect. I'm going to try to do the same thing with Nike here. I don't think it's dead, and it's not going to be dead. I don't think it's going to stay in this region for a long time. It just depends on certain fundamentals, but I'm definitely going to be looking at Nike. Hope everybody else is too. That's something to have in your watch list. Could be a big winner just depending on how you time your play. And I will be buying long calls if I do get into calls, at least a year out. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.